This is Dylan Kelly with Vado MX. Here we got Chris Blose. You were pretty emotional coming into that or after that third main event. What does this race mean to you and your family?
Yeah, it's I did a local race back home like 3 weeks ago and brought my kid home a trophy. Because he's 3 years old and he wasn't, obviously my wife and 2 kids weren't able to make it here on this one, but he said, "Daddy, bring me home a trophy," and so I promised him I would bring him home a trophy. So yeah, once Kristen said that, it was game over on the whole emotions, and yeah, I wish they were here, but we all sacrificed something, and yeah, it's unfortunate. But
how was your Supercross prep coming into this? Did you do a lot of desert riding?
My secret's out. Yeah, no, lots of desert riding. I went to France in August to do some testing with Bud Racing and on their Supercross track that they had built, and before that it was the last round of Supercross in Salt Lake. And other than that, just been riding the local tracks at home, and we don't have much for Supercross in Arizona, so just resort to riding the local tracks. And in the desert, I have my tracks that I ride, and yeah, just putting the time on the bike and get super comfortable with it. And then yeah, it was good, because we have practice on Friday, so kind of get to feel things with the whole Supercross stuff. And yeah, today was good, so I can't complain.
With the team being in France, you said you came out in August. Did you stay from August till now, or did you fly back in between?
Yeah, no, Matt Moss and I, we went out in August and did some testing with the team. I think we were there for a total of like 9 or 10 days and got quite a bit of testing in, and then we flew back to our homes and did our prep and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just a one time for like about a little over a week.
How tough was it to stay out of all the chaos in the main events?
Yeah, to stay out of the chaos in the main events is tough. I mean, everyone always is wanting to go to the front, and you got 22 riders, so it definitely makes it tough, and especially with the track being super slippery like it was. People would like lose the rear end or lose the front end, and then people aren't jumping rhythm sections, and so you got to question yourself, like, oh, do I go for it? Do I not go for it? So there's a lot of chaos going on, people going down. So it's just trying to get 3 good starts to kind of stay out of that. And because if you can get a good start, you can kind of break away from the chaos unfolding behind you. And with the turns being super open like they were tonight, definitely made for some aggressive passes and stuff like that. So yeah, it definitely makes it super tough.
I think we all know the answer to this, but are you happy you didn't fully retire?
Yeah, my original plan was to come race at World Supercross and finish out the year. But everyone's been asking me, since I got second tonight, they're like, man, like, why are you going to retire? And should you retire? And you don't need to retire. And so yeah, maybe I should second guess that and rethink that, because, at 34, I'm still riding, I feel like, the best I ever have, and yeah, it definitely makes it tough when you're still getting the results that you feel like you can get, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see what 2023 holds.
Now, when you're saying it's tough to step away, does that mean from only World SX, or are you maybe going to come back into the WSX?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. The AJE Motorsports team I was on, they want me to come back for next year, and yeah, we'll see what happens. The Bud Racing team, they want me back for 2023 World Supercross. So, like I said, with still getting results like I believe I can get, and still riding like I feel like I can ride, and at that high level, it's kind of hard to make that decision. But I feel like at some point you kind of have to make that decision. But as of, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what 2023 holds.